It is way too early. 6:30, probably.
What are we doing today?
We're heading up to Half Dome. We're going to do some cleanup off the subdome. All the trash, everything that's fallen off of the cables.
They do a lot of work.
This place is just so full of climbing history. You know, you're in awe, just going, oh my God, John Salathe climbed there, or Warren Harding, first ascent of El Cap. When I first moved to Yosemite, the climbing community as a whole did not get along with the National Park Service. It worked both ways. We weren't very nice to them, and they weren't very nice to us. When I started the Yosemite Facelift, one of my goals was to improve the relationship with the Park Service. That was one thing that always struck me when I moved up here, was just a lot of animosity.
Yosemite Facelift is a park-wide cleanup event and a community event where we all clean up the park after a busy summer season.
Facelifters, yeah!
The climbing management program, we help with Facelift by providing some technical expertise, so to speak. The Half Dome cleanup, we go up to the subdome on Half Dome. It's a catch basin for cell phones, water bottles, hats, anything that people drop off the cables.
People are always bringing up gloves to go up and down the cables with. They think they're doing a convenience to others by leaving the gloves here, but they just keep adding up, and eventually turns into a 2-foot pile of just gloves. They get moldy, rats live in them. It's just a pile of trash. Lots of stuff. Another GoPro. Another GoPro.
When I started the Yosemite Facelift, one of my goals was to not only get the climbing history to continue on by us being a part of the stewardship of the park, but also to improve the relationship with the Park Service.
Score!
We're just up here to increase everyone's wilderness experience just by a little bit.
We've cleaned up over 1 million pounds, all kinds of things. We have an actual vested interest in taking care of the park, and we're working together and creating friendships.
I think the biggest effect that Facelift has had on the relationship between the climbing community and the park is it brings us together.
Facelift 2016!
Got a good group of guys up here. We've recovered probably near 100 pounds of trash. Feels good to make a difference here.
This year there's the initiative that Subaru is doing in 3 national parks.
We've partnered with Subaru and the National Parks and Conservation Association on the Zero Landfill project. Subaru has done an amazing job in their plants across the country with Zero Landfill, where everything that comes in is used for a purpose.
We've come out to the Yosemite Facelift to help sponsor that program, but also we really want it to be a long-term, sustainable program for the parks. If we can solve the problem here, in this place where there's so many complexities, it can certainly work in some of the other parks too. You know, you start by educating your employees, you start by educating the visitors that come in. I think people want to be part of something bigger than themselves.
We all love Yosemite, and we want to take care of it. We got so many people on this planet that we kind of need to take a little responsibility and take care of our stuff.